And that's another one, never been a runner-up. Every day we're coming up and you can't even cover them. That's okay, we got you, picking up the slack for them. Take it to the bank, I'm not talking about a backboard. Millennial Sports Network, they already know that. We going for the gold and we never gonna go back. Once I'm in the end zone, I'm not gonna let go. Never taking breaks, I'm just thinking about the next show. Oh.
What's up, guys? Andrew Johnson here with Millennial Sports Network. And today, we have an interview with sophomore running back Saquon Barkley of the Penn State Nittany Lions. Last year, coming in as a true freshman, Saquon rushed for 1,076 yards and 7 touchdowns, breaking former 1986 National Championship team members DJ Dozier's previous record. Hey Saquon, first off, maybe tell us about your journey getting to Penn State and how playing under Coach Brian Gilbert and at Whitehall High School prepared you for your freshman campaign.
Coach Gilbert and his coaching staff did a great job preparing me for the next level and for college football, and really installed a great work ethic and a mentality that Zephyr proud and Zephyr tough mentality that I carried with me to college football. And I'm so thankful for them, and also all of my supporting system at Whitehall. They really did a great job of keeping me straight, keeping my head on straight, and when I started acting up, they started still in a straight line and taking care of me and just preparing me for the next level. And the success I had my freshman year, it was a lot because of them and because of my coaching staff and my family and all my friends around there. And I'm just really so thankful. But the journey, I was committed to Rutgers before, and then I was a Rutgers fan since I was a little kid, and I always wanted to play for Rutgers, but Coach Fran got the job at Penn State, offered me a scholarship, came, visit, and I just fell in love with the message he sent to his players and to his recruits, and my family fell in love too, and it was kind of no-brainer. It sucked to decommit. I felt I was going against my word, but I feel like Penn State was the best choice for me for the rest of my life. And that's the biggest why I chose Penn State, and I'm so grateful to be here. I'm so thankful to be able to play at such a prestigious school.
Coming into Penn State, you weren't as heavily recruited as some of the other guys, especially in comparison to how much success you had this past season. ESPN ranked you as their 24th on their running back list, and I know that you specifically know some of the guys listed ahead of you on that list. How did that motivate you coming into your freshman season?
I just wanted to make a point that rankings don't really matter. And, it's cool to be in the top 300 or if you're a top 5 running back and stuff like that. It's cool for that. It's cool for high school, but none of that really matters when you get to college. And to be completely honest, that's the way your teammates treat you too. They respect you as a man, but your football talent and the way you play, they start respecting you when you actually do it on the field, because there's plenty of guys who are top recruits and never even touch or play it down in college football or don't have success at the height they're brought in with. But just coming in not ranked really that high, it just motivated me and had a chip on my shoulder and just made me want to work harder and just try my best to be able to play a freshman and prove people wrong.
I can definitely understand that one. One of the things that I heard really impressed you about Penn State was during your visit in 2013 to the crazy 4-overtime game against Michigan. How can you describe playing in Beaver Stadium at a game like that, or at the Stripeout game against Rutgers, a team that you were at one time committed to, where you blew onto the scene rushing for 195 yards and 2 touchdowns?
Just playing in Beaver in general, whether either it's the whiteout, stripeout, or just a normal home game, every single game there is amazing and unbelievable. And the first time I played at Beaver was against Buffalo, and it was raining, and we still had at least 90,000 fans in the pouring rain. But it wasn't even like a big broadcast game, but the fans still were there. And what makes it so special playing at Beaver Stadium is truly the fans and just the energy that they have, and just the players truly do feed off of it. And it's truly amazing, especially the stripeout game. That was my first really big game where it was on TV, and I actually played, and I played a lot, and it was a strikeout game, which was amazing. Just the fact that our fans could pull out a strikeout is unbelievable. And I mean, I was a little nervous coming to the game, but like I said before, I truly just fed up the energy and just made me want to perform at a higher level.
Definitely. Anytime you're playing for over 100,000 people, I'm sure it'd be a crazy experience being out there on the field. Now, something that's going to be interesting to see in this coming season is how the offense runs under a new quarterback with Christian Hackenberg leaving for the draft, either at the helm being Trace McSorley or Tommy Stevens, and how the team adapts to new offensive coordinator Joe Moorhead's new offensive system, which looked pretty promising in the blue and white game this year. He likes to run an up-tempo, no-huddle spread offense with often just one running back in the backfield. This opens you and the rest of the running backs up to new assignments like pass blocking and receiving out of the backfield. How do you see yourself fitting into this system, and what are some of your expectations for the coming season?
The way I see myself fitting in the offense is just being a productive back and every down back. Pass blocking is a little different. The protection is a little different. But if you really think about it, it's kind of similar to what we ran in Donovan's offense, but just a little tad different. But but receiving the ball, Coach Moorhead's running backs from in the past at Fordham did a great job receiving the ball, and I just love the offense, to be honest, because really just puts your skill guys in positions to be one-on-one and be able to be playmakers. And Coach Moorhead did a great job with his pass running backs in the past with Fordham. And I really see myself having a pretty decent year. And I really don't, talk about what I want to do or my expectations. I'm kind of like a team guy. I just want to win games. And I don't, have a certain number of stats, what I want. Mm-hmm. I truly don't care about that. If I have 50 rushing yards or 250 rushing yards, the real thing the most important thing to me is that if we win a game. Because there were times last year, for instance, against Maryland, I did not play that really well, in my opinion, but we won. And a game like Ohio State, where I almost had 200 yards, we didn't win. So I'll take the Maryland game over the Ohio State game any day.
That's something that's great to hear. I think it's safe to say that you won't be coming in under the radar this season, having been recognized last year as the Big Ten Freshman of the Year, being named second team All-Big Ten, and this year already being selected as the only sophomore as a Big Ten preseason honoree at the Big Ten Media Days, and also being added to both the Doak Walker and Maxwell Award watch list. Given all your success and accolades from last year and the attention you've been receiving from the fans and the media, is it a big adjustment for you? How do you use these praise and accolades? Is it something that you use as a fuel to your fire, or is it something you don't like to get wrapped up into before the start of the season?
Well, truly, you don't want to get wrapped around it, to be honest. But it's 2016, and everyone has social media, and you see all the comments from everyone, and you see all the tweets and everything that comes out, and it's cool to be named on some of those preseason awards, and especially the Big Ten, the preseason Big Ten thing on the East Coast, on the East Side, and just looking at those names like McDowell, Quan McMillan, and J.T. Barrett, and Jabril, and to be honest, if they stay healthy, they're probably going to be draft picks next year. So I mean, it's cool to be named on the same list as those guys and being next for the Doak Walker and those awards like that, but I mean, you try your best not to get wrapped into it. And, I mean, it motivates you a little bit because you see some comments some fans have and some people that aren't really Penn State fans. But, I mean, you let it motivate you, and you don't just want to be named, preseason. You actually want to win awards like that. Or you want to be top 5, and those are goals you set, and, you want to be overall the best player you can be in. I mean, if you do what you got to do and take care of your body and be there for your team, and everything else will take care of itself, and that's how you have to start having really good games, and then literally everything will start to take care of itself, and those accolades will come that you do what you have to do.
Well, Saquon, I don't want to hold you up too much longer, but I'd like to just ask you one more thing. All season long, you were making highlight plays like hurdling defenders in the Buffalo and Illinois game, and also breaking off long runs against some of the nation's top defenses. For all your highlights on the field, however, some of the ones that received the most recognition were ones off of the field. One of you power cleaning 390 pounds, and another of a video you recently tweeted out of freshman tight end Nick Bowers dunking over one of your teammates, making it as the top play on the SportsCenter Top 10 Plays. It looks like that was taken over at the IM building, and I know you played basketball as well as ran track back in high school. Do you still like to play some basketball from time to time in your free time? And can Penn State students ever expect to run into you at a pickup basketball game over at IM or Rec?
I still like to play basketball, but I don't really play at the IM. I play at the retreat with my teammates. But that video was taken at IM, and once again, shout out to Nick Bowers. It's ridiculous. 275 pounds or 65 pounds tight end to be able to leap over someone and dunk the ball is just crazy, and that's crazy athletic. But I mean, I played the IM once or twice, but I don't think people are like, oh, Saquon, like you're playing a Saquon. Like, even if they are, like, I'm not really good at basketball, to be honest. Like, I can't shoot, so like I like to drive and get beat down. So it's nothing special to play basketball with me, to be honest.
Well, that's all the time we have for today. But thanks, Saquon, for coming onto the show and talking to us about your journey as well as your expectations going into this upcoming season. I know I'm not the only one that's very excited to see you get back onto the field this year, and I'd like to personally wish you luck on your upcoming season.
No problem. Thank you for having me.
Millennial Sports Network, they already know that we going for the gold and we never gonna go back. Once I'm in the end zone, I'm not gonna let go. Never taking breaks, I'm just thinking about the next show. Oh.